are live from a distillery today for an Invicta show, and we've got Invicta Ryan, Justin Zimmer in the house. My name is Fatima. I'll be your host. We are connecting with you live on YouTube, so comments below, we'd love it. Victor's already saying hey. Jose, hey, Puerto Rico. Who else is on? Bob, what's up?
Yep.
So this is going to be fun. Everything in this show is going to be featured at 67, up to 67% off. Oh, hi. Oh, our people.
No.
Oh, hi, guys. Hey.
No, I give you credit though, because I can barely see that camera myself. I wanted, just to have you look straight on there.
Hi, guys.
All right, we're told the clock is already started.
Guys,
the clock is started, and we are looking at that camera.
Okay, thank you very much. Just in my defense, there's no red light.
There's no light.
Correct. I agree.
Just in my defense.
And there's a very bright light right here, so you can't even really see the cameras.
But we're going to see the watches. That's what you care about, right? All right, let's dive into it. We're going to start off with the reserve level 63 millimeter Grand Octane numbered limited edition over 3 carats of diamonds. It's insane. How many diamonds are in this piece, guys?
729 diamonds. So we've had a couple other watches before that had a few more watches, but this is really up there when it comes to that 729 diamonds or over 3 carats.
Well, and here's the issue. We only have a couple of these, and it's a numbered limited edition of 500 built for the world. So this is that piece, that grail level piece that you want to get home very, very quickly. Check that out. 2 rows on the unidirectional rotating bezel. The dial itself completely covered. And then when I flip this over, you're going to notice mechanical automatic movement on the inside, and it is a numbered limited edition.
What kind of movement is that?
So it's the Sellita SW200. This is a high-end Swiss-made mechanical automatic 3-hand movement. So it's coveted by collectors out there when it comes to the SW200. If you love that Swiss precision, you want to get into something like this.
Numbered limited piece, 500 ever made, ever. We have like 2 of them. 2. And we have online live special pricing right now. It is $14.98, 3+ carats of icy white diamonds. You know what's awesome about this? The fact that it's on the Grand Octane means you can get more diamonds on the dial.
Yeah, it's a dinner plate. It's literally taking a dinner plate, covering it with diamonds. This is upgrading your risk game right to the top. And you're going to notice too, this watch itself is built to such a high degree of structural integrity. It's built to true professional dive specifications. That's over 600 feet. You going on the cruise? It's a cruise watch. You get this watch home, you take it on the cruise. If you want to get off the ship when you're in the Bahamas and you want to go on an excursion, you do that with this build. Now, we've done this in the same color execution in one different variation, but that had the NH35 on the inside. Okay. So if you like to get into more of the Swiss-made sophistication with that mechanical automatic movement, this is the one for you right here.
Okay, whoa.
There we go.
Whoa.
Total grail worthy watch. I mean, seriously, maybe you're looking for that one premier watch within your collection out there. Something like this, you guys, only 499 other people will ever have the same watch as you. And Justin said that cruise watch, I totally agree with that. And you have this watch on, everybody is going to be looking at you wearing this watch on the cruise. And the fun thing is, out on the cruise, you're not looking at people's faces. You're always looking at somebody's wrist before you put the face that goes along with that particular watch.
Yeah, this would be, quote, the man. Whoever's got this on, oh, did you see? Oh yeah, it was on the man. Something about this too is sometimes diamond watches, you think of them as very dressy, like I'm going to a wedding or it has to be elegant. This is party, sport, casual. It's cool. It doesn't have to be that special occasion watch. It's diamonds, but done in the most sporty, cool way, period. And this is over $3,000 retail. Over $3,500, I should say.
What I like about this too, Fatima, is that we've taken a design that was really initially a military influence that went behind this collection and this design out there, and we've turned it elegant. We've turned it elegant in a very, very large way. We're talking about 63 millimeters, including the crown, and then all the diamonds, 2-tone, where we have that gold tone that's applied, and then of course, you have that premier movement being that Sellita SW200.
I mean, it's everything. It's everything. It's everything that you want, right?
It's not that big, though.
It's pretty big. That's actual size right there. that has actual size. So you have to
Justin
have a
was
larger,
just shrunken
You
down.
have to have a larger wrist to be able to wear this piece. But you know what this is? It's the second largest build we've ever done, but we're really arguing about millimeters when we talk about this or the Sea Hunter design.
You know who you remind me of right there? You ever see that show? I don't know if I can I say the show name?
I'm very suspenseful right now.
Ridiculousness. You look like Rob up there with your hoodie and stuff and the big monitor behind, waiting for you to show me like some video or something.
Yeah, that's the piece. That's the watch right there, guys. So it's actually the largest watch we've engineered under our reserve line. So taking that art engineering right to the edge, this is that piece. I do want to caution everybody though, there's just a handful.
Yeah,
That's
right.
A couple left.
No, there's like 2.
Like 2.
Okay, so we're wrapping our first sell up. We are live from a distillery. It's called the Flying Dutchman. It's in Eden Prairie, Minnesota. This place is awesome. It's a perfect place to come for happy hour. If you're in the area, you need to check it out. They distill, is it vodka, rum, tequila
and gin.
And gin. Very cool. The Flying Dutchman. Make a note.
Justin, your telephone's ringing.
I know. That's the ringer that came with my phone. I haven't figured out how to switch it yet.
By the way, if you're looking to get into the Grail level diamond pieces, if you have an Evine card right now, we have 12-month financing on any purchase $4.99 or more. And if you don't yet have an Evine card, guess what? You open an Evine card right now, you get 25% off instant savings on your first purchase. So, I mean, you'd save like
$1 million. Something like that.
Hundreds of dollars off.
Hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna move on. We've got another piece for you. This is a reserve level 54 millimeter Grand Speedway. This is hot. We've got 3 color executions here: the black, the gold tone black, and the silver tone black. Oh wait, no, sorry. Back up, reverse, rewind.
Yeah. I think we're...
No, we're actually on number 7 right now, I believe. No,
No,
you're
this is right.
Sorry.
So inner links and then dial
guys.
color.
Correct.
So
There it is.
That's just a bracelet color.
is this,
65% off.
are these two the same? Do we have, I feel like we have, so this is gold tone black. So it's the inner links and then the dial. So that looks like,
Double. Well, here, hold on. We'll look at the model
Pete, why
number.
don't you run through them real quick?
Here, wait, hold on.
Silver tone black.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
silver tone black.
Does not look any different.
Oh, so it's a gunmetal. That's what it is.
Is it
That's a
gunmetal? Okay.
So black actually has gunmetal. So if we put these side by side,
Here.
these other two, the two that Ryan and I have right here, you can see the difference there. I guess I thought we were looking for a gunmetal choice. So this is the silver tone. You can see the sections done in the silver, and this is done in a gunmetal, but order that one as black. This is black. This one is the silver tone black. Down here on the end, then that gold tone black execution. Let's move on. This piece, architecturally superior. A lot of times when Ryan and I start talking about dials, right, we talk about the depth and dimension on the dial, but on this watch, check this out. The depth and dimension on the side of the case is ridiculous. This is about removing all of this material. You can see that S1 design. So we have these sections that are completely machined out, that huge S1 logo that's attached on the side of this, completely mirror polished on this watch. That is about stunning architecture, but it doesn't stop there, by the way. On this side, you have more of that architecture. Now, what I love about this, and it makes sense because we're here at the Flying Dutchman, the bezel of the watch is modeled after like a vintage airplane, like the front, where you had the pistons. It would be like a rotary engine where the pistons were lined up all the way around that outer track. So it's almost like the screw accents are the piston in one of those like older airplanes.
I also like the movement on the inside of this watch. It's a movement we really only see a handful of times every year. It's a Ronda 5050E. And a number of years ago, Eyal worked with Ronda out of Switzerland. They're one of the largest movement manufacturer companies in the world to create this particular caliber. That's why it's called the E, because Eyal's name starts with the letter E. So you have the time, you have the date, you have the day of the month, and there's also a 12-hour chronograph, which is a dual subdial over at that 9 o'clock position.
Isn't that cool?
It's so beefy. It just really
Watch
looks
this.
very aggressive. It's
And you know
awesome.
what's cool is it has that date, day of the week there at that 12 o'clock, But what's in that resting position, you're going to notice the chronograph second hand has that kind of date design that's been done, or that framing detail, so you can really still see that in the resting position.
Now, if you want to get in on either the black or the gold tone black, we're down to single digits. So if you love it, you can do those 6 value pays. You can put this on the Evine card and get the 12-month financing on an order of $4.99 or more. You can really stretch out the budget this time of year, and it's an online live special price of $229. We do have giveaways. That's such a bonus for watching our YouTube shows, because we do have giveaways, especially when we're out live. This is called the Flying Dutchman. It's one of the newest distilleries in the metro area in the Twin Cities. So if you are in the area, please check this out. I do want to say hi though to a couple people. Adam, what's up? Thanks for joining. Josue is on. Joseph, hey, what's up? Firefighter 343. Your watch, Ryan, is causing quite a commotion.
Well, the thing is, Justin's wearing the same watch too, so.
Oh, twins!
Twinsies! Okay, what's going on here? What is happening?
I guess we could talk about it right now. You guys have been waiting for quite a while here for Deadpool Bolt Zeus. You guys have been waiting months and months and months. And so it's actually coming up here on Sunday night.
Ryan, your watch is upside down.
Yep, well, it's right side up for
Sunday
me.
Night as
night.
Today's top value, but check this out. We're also going to have, let me grab the bracelet.
Yeah, we'll grab the other version for you guys to see.
Because it's actually going to be a choice. I don't know that we've ever really done this before, so it's the choice. I think it's set up as red or black, by the way, but it's really the choice of the bracelet or the strap. The price is going to be absolutely ridiculous, guys. That's coming up here Sunday night. I think it's a today's top value.
Invicta Power Play.
Was it Power Play?
I believe it is, isn't it?
8 p.m. East then.
Every Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time,
Look at this.
Invicta Power Play.
I feel like we should just show this again.
I love it on a bracelet. I'm partial though.
Andy's going to get that tight. Cameraman Andy. Get in there, Andy.
What do you guys think of the watch?
No? Yeah, look at that.
I want to hear what you guys think.
It'll take a few seconds for it.
Okay.
With a delay.
There's like a 5-minute delay.
Victor says another beautiful piece.
We're living in the past here.
Oh, I think there's a Who Wore It Best contest happening right now.
In the future.
Jose says it looks better on Ryan.
Well, obviously. He's manicured. I'm like a Neanderthal.
No.
All right, so how are we going to do? Well, let's do this. Let's go to a giveaway.
Yeah, giveaway time.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, Fatima, is thank you for all your comments. I'm just going to scroll through, and Fatima is
Will
just
you
going to...
blow this up real quick?
Fatima is just going to... What's that?
He asked if you could blow it up.
Oh, I thought hold it up is what he said.
Yeah, hold it up. You can do that.
I held it up. So I'm just going to scroll through.
Okay.
And then you actually just touch on one of the
Okay, won't
names.
look.
You ready?
I won't look.
Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Scrolling. Go ahead. Okay. It is...
You're pressing very hard.
It is...
It was...
Josie Cervantes. Right here.
Josue.
Okay.
Yoo-hoo!
So you
win the
need,
football.
go ahead and email your information to giveaways@evine.com, and we will send you that football.
Yay, Josue.
But
we'll all
you have
sign
to put air in it. We are not going to ship it to you with air. Come on.
All right, well, let's sign it out. Let's sign it on the show.
Okay.
We'll sign it for them.
Okay.
Maybe we should ask if they want it signed. I still feel like we should ask. Let us know if you want. Never mind, we're signing it.
Yeah, we're signing it.
This is the part of the show when we turn the music up and no one talks.
Because we're always...
To a grand diver, an automatic movement. You get a choice of size, 38 or 47 millimeter. Gorgeous abalone dial, and we have 2 color choices, either gold tone or silver tone. And if you want the 38 millimeter, looks like we have the 2-tone only.
Yep, 2-tone only for the 30. And I think we're down to a handful if...
Yeah, if you want 2-tone, we've got just single digits in either size. So Grand Diver automatic, we did a little like kind of ask the host and man on the street with the the guests, the guys before the show, and kind of asked what your favorite Invicta was, my answer was my automatic Pro Diver, 40 millimeter. Very similar look and feel to this.
Yeah.
Grand Diver's just been like kind of beefed up a little bit. So this has been really hot with collectors, right?
Yeah, it definitely has been. So you're getting in the Grand Diver. We do have that one variation, the two-tone, which is at 38 millimeter, modern lady size, but a gentleman can also size down to that. But I think a lot of you really step up to that 47 millimeter that you'll see for the other variations that we have. All have the mechanical automatic that's a part of it. So it's an NH35A, so there's no battery necessary, no battery required. So you can simply wind up the watch via the crown, or by simply wearing the timepiece, you could be driving a car, at your computer, going for a walk, whatever. It's moving the watch, in turn moving the rotor on the case back and keeping the watch wound up automatically. But I have to say, I really love the dials on all these also, being that abalone shell.
I'm going to turn one up right side
I mean,
up
it's
for
really
you.
getting a steal because you're getting into an upgraded Pro Diver design DNA. That's why it's called the Grand Diver, built to 1,000 feet of water resistance, and that abalone on here. It's a knockout perfect piece. And a lot of times we're talking about gift giving, right? We got the holidays just around the corner. This is under $100 to get into that quality build. With the upgraded movement that Ryan was talking about, mechanical automatic on the inside, full version of Grand Diver. So you're going to see you have that Grand Diver helmet logo at the 6 o'clock, at the 12 o'clock position, and it's solid, so it has that quality, weight, and feel. So not only is the design there, the engineering is here as well.
I'll show you that movement on the back there. Very cool. $99. I mean, a lot of Grand Divers go out well over $100. $99, and you get that upgraded abalone done in this green. That is really hot. Look how it looks so electric.
And when it comes to this watch too, what we have in addition to it is we have the solid links, we have solid end links, we have the upgraded scissor style deployant closure. All of those are upgrades, all of them are absolute quality. That's just going to wrap around the wrist and deliver a very secure fit and finish when you have this watch on.
It's so classy. This is yours.
It works for everybody.
Yeah.
This thing, if you just kind of stumbled upon this show, you're looking for that new watch, keep in mind, if this is your first Invicta timepiece, you're going to understand what quality is. This is what a lot of people start their collections with. We're also breaking this up on 6 value pays as well. It's like $16 and change to get into a high quality build. You know, you'd be surprised. If you don't know too much about watches, you're just looking for a new build, and you go out to retail stores and things like that, you don't get a lot for $100. This watch has it all. The water resistance rating, which means it's an upgraded quality. That means 1,000 feet of water resistance on this piece. You probably might not find something like that with some other brands at this price. Natural, really cool material on the dial, so no two dials would be exactly the same, and you have that Invicta engineering here as well.
What are people saying about, oh, Merry Christmas, Robert. We're checking in with our comments. By the way, this one comes in the 3-slot dive case. Awesome. The mirror.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that.
The mirrored gold 3-slot dive case.
So that's a $50 value by itself. So if you're really factoring that in, is this a $50 watch? That's ridiculous. So this is by far one of the biggest values we have ever featured, not only in a Grand Diver, but an upgraded version.
Yeah.
We have to say a big shout out to Jim. It's your first time logging on and joining us on YouTube, so welcome, Jim.
Jim.
Yeah, he just stumbled on.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Jim
Jim.
Rowland, he says it's his first time. Robert says Merry Christmas. You know there's 24 days till Christmas. This would make an awesome gift, especially because it comes in that gold tone mirrored 3-slot. So if you want that gold tone 3-slot, get it for the 3-slot and then give this as a gift. Such a value. There it is. And we're looking at fewer than 50 total remaining in this Grand Diver with the abalone. It's 646776, and you do have the 66% off.
All right, so we're going to go through some of the comments here that you guys have been saying on social media. So let's see. Jim Rowland said, "Nice, thanks for the shout out." Vic, I like this. I was talking to Vic the other day, and I said, "What's your favorite timepiece?" And he said, "My favorite is whatever I'm currently wearing." Good answer. But I guess he said he had to narrow it down. He said it's my Blue Scroll Excursion, and my 4 Magnums are at the top of his top 5.
Good answer, though.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right,
like
we're
that.
moving on now. Beautiful, beautiful. I know, Justin, this is one of your favorite lines, one of favorite collections. It's a Sub-Aqua Normal 1.
Absolutely, yeah.
This is a number limited edition, 47 millimeter, and it's down now to 58% off, just $194.99.
Look at this, and that gorgeous white mother of pearl, this is how you do it. Now, Subaquanoma 1 design is historic for numerous reasons. I mean, we start thinking about these other styles, the Subaqua Venom, the Subaqua Specialties, all of these huge styles, it's all because of this watch right here. So that's reason number one why I love this build. Plus, another reason is the design. I mean, this is that watch that's so custom, nothing comes close to the look of this build. You have that UFO style case design, massive, beautifully designed case back on this. The T-bar lug system, which gives you ultimate flexibility on this one. Push button deployant on here. And numbered limited edition. Now, I heard some people the other day, they were having a conversation and they're like, you know what? Is a watch that's built to 2,000, 3,000 a numbered limited edition? Some people thought no. But you know what? Just the other day, I was looking through a catalog for a very high-end watch manufacturer. We're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars for some of these watches. This particular watch they had was limited, and they said they only built 4,000. 4,000. So this is half of that. So this is a numbered limited edition to 2,000 pieces built for the world, and you're achieving that today for $194.
There's also another watch company out there that has sold in the past like 10,007,
Absolutely.
11,007. I think you guys kind of pick up on what I'm saying. And they all sell out there too. So yeah, I agree. When you say limited edition, it's limited edition.
Here's what I love about this. Upgraded water resistance too. On this one, it's the deepest depth rating we've seen so far during the show. That's 50 atmospheres. There's over 1,600 feet on this build. Everything is solid. So not only is the design there, the upgraded quality is there as well. You get the numbered limited edition. You get on the inside of the clasp, which you notice, that engine turn perlage design that's been done. Here's a secret.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Whenever you see something like this on a watch, I don't care what watch manufacturer, you know that they've taken great care to design the rest of the watch perfectly. That you don't even see unless you take the watch off when the clasp is open. And then when you start to look at the case back, that has that beautiful Subaqua Dragon logo that is machined out, it's raised, it's mirror polished. This is what a quality piece is. But today, this is why it's exciting. Break this up if you want in 6 value pays of $32 and change to get into a sophisticated design like this.
Yeah.
Another thing too is the movement on this watch. The movement actually is that Ronda, it's a 3540D. And so it's a quartz caliber, has a chronograph built in. We don't typically see this movement out there. A lot of times we have the 5040D from Ronda, but it's nice that we're kind of changing it up on occasion out there too. So you're not only getting different watches, but you're also getting some of those different movements, such as this one.
This is so classic, and I give it to Justin.
I see this as Jay-Z's
I don't know why I'm
watch.
trying
yeah.
these on. Ryan's got the manicure going on, not me.
No, they're equally great, equally fantastic, and make the watches,
The watches
look good.
are.
But
the wrist.
why Subaquanoma 1? I mean, there's like 4,000 styles released a year. Why do you gravitate towards this collection?
It's the water resistance, it's the look, it's the engineering, it's the idea of what it is. I mean, this is the catalyst for launching one of the longest running, most popular series ever. If we think about it, what's highly collected? Subaquanomas 1 through 6, Subaqua Specialties, huge on the list. You get into Subaqua Venoms. We've done some really cool things recently with the Subaqua series as well. So this is really where it's at. The origin, I would say. Origin of Subaqua right here.
Now, one thing that's cool about the T-bar lug construction, you were showing this last night when we were sharing that diamond.
The women's version,
diamond
the slim
piece
version of this.
that's sold out.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you can get a perfect fit, so it's so comfortable.
I'll show you that right here.
That's why I think at 47 millimeters, the case size,
Right here.
I could wear it with a 6-inch wrist. It looks awesome on Justin, and then size it, take the links out, because the T-bar lug will make it fit any and everybody.
You know, one of the biggest things when you start talking about watches, guys have big wrists, some guys have smaller wrists. When you start to get into a lug system, like the attached lug that's maybe too curved, like even on the Venom, a lot of times, you know, people will report back if your wrist is 8.5 or larger, sometimes the Venom starts to cut into your wrist because of that curvature. Here, check this out. No worries, larger wrist automatically sizes up, smaller wrist automatically sizes down. So it's really that automatic sizing system that gets that perfect fit on the wrist.
We don't even have 50 of these to go around. It's an online live special price, 58% off, 646-562.
What do we got going on with the comments here?
Well, we have a number of comments going on, so a lot of you guys are tuning in and chiming in. Let's see, Adam says one of my favorites is a reserve specialty with the diamond subdials, or my Bolt Zeus
Subaqua specialty.
SW200.
Bolt Zeus, yeah.
Exactly. Ricky the Photon Dexter said, hi, pretty people.
And Ricky said he's mostly talking
He means
about
this side.
Bob Cohen. No, he's talking about her.
Oh, Bob?
Bob.
Bob.
Hi, Bob.
What's up, Bob?
Robert
hope
wishes
to
us
see you.
happy holidays.
Yeah. All right, we are going to wrap this particular presentation up. I want to introduce you, though, to Scott Kaldenberg, and he owns the Flying Dutchman. So we're going to talk to Scott in just a second here. Make sure if you want to get in on that Subaquanoma one, we have just about 3 dozen left, and that's at an online live special savings. It's 646-562. Scott, this place is so cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you for having us here.
Absolutely.
For all of you out there, we are broadcasting live from the Flying Dutchman. Hi, everybody. Everyone's having happy hour and enjoying this vibe in here. We're in a distillery, right?
Right.
What do you guys make?
We make 4 products, common products that everyone would know, but with an international twist. We make a London dry style gin with Mediterranean undertones, so think rosemary, basil, thyme, olives. we can't call it tequila, but it's tequila from 100% blue Weber agave, so the good stuff.
Wow.
We make more of an Eastern European style vodka. It's a potato corn mixture, so you get a little sweetness, but oiliness from the potato. And then we make a Caribbean style rum out of sugar cane rather than molasses.
So gourmet. So gourmet. So how long have you guys been open?
The cocktail room opened a little over a year and a half ago, and we started distribution about a year and a half ago as well.
Okay, so you can find your liquors in other areas too.
Yeah, probably 40 plus liquor stores here in the cities, and we're in a couple of restaurants as well.
Awesome. So if you are in this area, you need to check it out. What days are you guys open for the public?
The cocktail room is open Tuesday through Saturday, fundamentally 4 to 10, and then on Saturday we open at 2 so you can day drink.
Okay, nice. Hey, after a long week, sometimes we all need that, right? So we're looking at all this high-tech equipment back here. Where do you get equipment like this?
This actually came from Hungary.
Oh, wow.
Okay. It took about 10 months to get it. But if you look at the market in general, you can buy stuff from China, you can buy stuff from US, you can buy from Germany, and then Eastern European. And so we went with the Eastern European.
Well, they're known for knowing their liquor, right?
Right.
Yeah.
This company makes a lot of stills for making Palinka. So we went for the Eastern European. This is a very configurable still. It can operate in 7 different fashions. So that's why we can make all the spirits we do.
Fabulous. So I have to ask, everybody's wondering, we'll look over here now. I know, it's all over. Scott, why the name, the Flying Dutchman? I know there's a story.
Always, right? So there are actually 3 elements to it. First of all, you said I was the owner. I'm one of 3, so there's 3 of us. All 3 of us are of Dutch heritage.
Oh, okay.
All 3 of us are pilots. And the third aspect is the mythical Flying Dutchman ship. And you think about it's always searching and never lands. One of my partners and I traveled extensively back when we had real jobs. And so this is about bringing those spirits that we experience back here. So craft spirits inspired from around the world.
Oh, that's fabulous. So you don't have to take the trip around the world. You just come to the Flying Dutchman, Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Find you on Facebook, Instagram?
Twitter.
Okay.
The World Wide Web, of course.
www. Well, Scott, thank you so much. You're a fantastic host. And
Thanks for coming in.
yeah, congratulations. This is a fabulous place.
Thanks.
Yeah, we're going to keep it going, and we're going to get an Invicta on Scott one of these days. Scott, you can hand it. Oh, of course. You can hand it over to Eli. Thank you, Scott.
My mic on? So Ryan and I were going to do another giveaway here, and we're giving this one to Y Chan. I hope I'm not messing up your name. Waichan. And this is a t-shirt, get this, in a bag. When have you ever got a t-shirt in a bag? Let's take it out of here.
With the zipper.
Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you the t-shirt, and then I'm just going to stuff it back in there, because that's, you can never fold it back up correctly and get it back in the bag. But this is, check this out. This is a pro diver. You're going to see Master of the Oceans on there. Now here's what you're going to do, Y Chan. You're going to email giveaways at evine.com. Giveaways at evine.com, and this shirt is yours.
Look, it wraps around the side too.
Yep, that's
That's
Godiver
this-
logo that's wrapping around the
Yep.
right.
Wow, that's cool. How
Cool.
can I want one of those. How can I get one? Can we buy these?
No.
Nope. You have to know peeps.
T-shirt in a bag.
So why, when you get that, know that you are one of the only people to have one of those. That's pretty cool. Okay, we have another online live special price opportunity. It's the watch I've been wearing. Love it. 66% off. It's the Grand Diablo Swiss Quartz
El
Chronograph
Diablo.
Movement. El Diablo, the devil. All right, so we have it in white and we have it in black. Gold tone case design here, and it's down to just $198. So the
sweet
Diablo
deal.
was like dormant for a while, then came back and
decade.
relaunched. Wow.
Yeah, it came back. It debuted right around 2006, 2007. We brought it back just about a year ago when we were down at the Marine Pavilion, and we had it in a smaller size. But we came out with the Grand Diablo. We have an bracelet version, but this is that silicone strap version. We include in a Swiss movement. It's a 5040X, very, very complex. However, it's very easy to be able to adjust the complications inside of this watch, because you'll see as I turn the watch to the side, we have the recessed function pushers you'll see right here and right there, alongside over here too, to adjust the date, also the day of the month and the month of the year.
What is this movement?
It's a 5040F from Ronda, so it's what we consider their master calendar
beautiful.
complication
love
because
it.
of all. Look, I mean, how many movements out there actually tell you? You know, there are movements out there. Your three-hand movement. They tell you the time and they have the date. That's great. Well, this watch actually tells
Look
you
at
the
that.
time, the date, the day of the week,
That's my
and
favorite part.
the month of the year, and all those qualify for a master calendar.
I just activated the chronograph. I love that running subdial hand. Which hand is that? It must be the second hand. Or I should say.
It's a tenth of a second hand. It's a
Tenth of a
fast runner
second.
down at the 6 o'clock, which
Thanks.
makes this even more impressive because it's that disc configuration. Think
Yeah.
about this, heavily modifying the movement to handle that weight and the torque. But typically when we talk about disc configurations, they're the solid discs with the printed kind of numerals on there. Here, everything is machined out so you can actually see through that disc configuration on this build. Talk about extremely impressive to get this watch home, by the way. Then I think Ryan was talking about this, all the complications, day-date complication on this piece. On this watch is done beautifully. Then the dial itself is laid out like art. That's what we're getting into. This is art that you're wearing on your wrist, the way it's laid out. This is a style you really want to get into. Being a collector, I think that makes this very exciting.
I think that the different to no shape case and the fact that it is contoured, even though this is the Grand Diablo, I've got a 6-inch wrist, and you see how there's a slight curvature to the case. Very cool, very different. When you're wearing this, it's definitely a conversation starter, a get noticed, and then when you have that awesome master calendar movement, it's just a standout. This is only $198.99, and we have the white that I'm wearing or the black. They both feature that gold tone case with kind of that matte finish, but there are fewer than 50 in each of these. Do either one of you guys have a master calendar timepiece? I don't. But
Absolutely. I mean, everybody
love
has
it?
to have, a master calendar in your complication. I love this one in particular because of its a bigger, bolder design, though.
Yeah,
And
you
kind
should
of
put
like
that
the
on.
Lupa, by the way, you have that massive curved crystal, which magnifies the dial on this piece. Keep in mind, we're doing online live special pricing for this show. This is that perfect piece not only to add to your collection, you want to give a gift to that watch collector. This is it. I believe it's one of only maybe a couple of styles that we've done under our reserve line with the Diablo. And when we start talking about this collection, it's not new, it's a bring back. Now, the last time that we had really seen these was about 7 some years ago, and it was a little bit smaller and kind of more of a classic build. Now it's large. It came back and it was larger than the original, but now this one is even larger than that one. So this timepiece is a bigger, bolder design once again on your wrist, but look at the mechanics again of that build. It is laid out beautifully on this.
Victor is loving it too. He says he loves the master calendars and he owns 2. This could make a nice third, but you don't have this silhouette.
Right.
Such a cool look, and this is such a statement maker. Adam says he loves it. He has one on a bracelet in the blue plating. Very cool, Adam. That's rare.
And I know Jose, he was asking about a certain watch, an S1 Rally on Evine's page. just make sure to private message me on that, just so I remember who you are and what you were asking, and you can do that through a private message on Instagram. But to get back to the watch, I like this too. I think it definitely dress up in each one of these variations, even though we do have the silicone strap on this. You can see the perforation that's just custom to this particular watch. And with the gold tone in 2 different variations, a brushed industrial finish and a high polish gives a nice contrast for that same metalwork that's just been applied here to the metal of the timepiece.
Value pays are just $33 and change on this. You can call that 888 number at the bottom of your screen, or just order online. And the item number now for the Grand Diablo is 658771. Go black or white there. All right, we're going to move on. We have a couple more pieces to show you. We're at the Flying Dutchman. We're broadcasting live from a distillery here in Eden Prairie, Minnesota. We're just actually steps from the studios, from our live Eden Prairie studios. So this is kind of exciting. We're in our own backyard today.
And by the way, when we're done here in about an hour, we will be live then on Evine as well. We got 2 hours coming up, 7 p.m. East.
That's going to be you, or?
It'll be me.
Jay-Z.
Okay.
I think it's myself and Melissa, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to move
Coming
now.
up.
Beautiful Leviathan automatic on a bracelet. Wow, this is so beefy. Look at the design here.
It's always been a huge piece. Now, this was originally engineered under a reserve line many years ago. I mean, at the time, we're talking about a mythical creature, right? This thing is massive. But even back in the day, think about this. When it originally launched, this was massive. 52 millimeter case size, 20 millimeters thick. It is now back. It actually had quite a hiatus, but now it is back. Mechanical automatic movement on the inside. This is about precision here. Plus super luminova on the hands and hour marker, so that will glow very bright during low light situations. This is a piece I would say is perfect for everybody's collection. Your collection is not complete without a Leviathan. Now, do you need to be a collector to get into a watch like this? No. If you like to get into engineering, that over-engineering where everything is solid with mechanical, automatic type movements on the inside, this is the piece for you. Bigger, bolder design on
It's
your
only
wrist.
$142. $142.99. That's 63% off. Automatic movement, and so substantial. Wait until you feel it. So the one we have remaining now is going to be the black dial. And can we show the case, because it does come with a 1-slot case
nice.
as well. This is on 6 interest-free value pays, by the way, so you can get it home for $23.83. Value pays are the best way to shop. It's one payment, tax, shipping, any major credit card. You can use a debit card if you want, and we'll send it home, and then you're wearing it as you're paying it off. Ryan, that looks hot on you.
Yeah, I like this watch. So mechanical automatic on the inside. You guys, it's under $143 for a Leviathan. This design came out just over a decade ago, and let me tell you, pretty much every other version that I can ever recollect was not even near this price to be able to get in this watch. A bit of that monochromatic look with that gray gunmetal dial, but everything else is done in the silver tone out there. You have the water resistance to be a professional dive watch. You see the second hand isn't moving right now, but that's just simply because the watch isn't wound up here.
Shake it up, Ryan. Shake it up.
Here, I'll do it the other way.
Shake
And here's
it
the
up.
thing, and maybe I know some of you are just tuning in for the first time. And if you are, here's how you actually get that movement to start going. You want to unscrew the crown. It's going to pop out to what we call position 1, and you simply turn clockwise. You'll feel a little bit of resistance. And now if you look, watch what happens here. After a few different turns, that second hand will start to move here and then be operational, as you see right now.
Scared you there
What's
for a
going
minute,
on.
didn't it,
No,
buddy?
I have confidence in
It's
the
like
movement.
those
so-
electronics presentations. I swear the Wi-Fi is connected now, but when we try it, somehow God intervenes and disconnects the Wi-Fi.
Before Invicta, I did electronics. I was guessing for electronics, and so were you, Fatima. And I remember my first time on, like, the audio didn't work, and it was an audio device.
Yeah.
And I was on for 8 minutes. I was petrified, and I
there's
saw
nothing you can do.
I
It's
saw
like-
white for the next 7 minutes. I
Yeah.
didn't even know what happened.
He doesn't even remember it. Just so you know, our online live special pricing applies online. This Leviathan is a new low price. It's 63% off, but this is a new low price that we do not have on air. So you tuning into YouTube, that's where you get the bonuses. That's where you get the extra savings. So I'm glad you tuned in. And this is when you really scoop some of those pieces that are limited and that we're getting you incredibly good values on like 63%.
You know what I think is really cool, and you're talking about the value. This does ship in that really cool blue one-slot dive case, by the way. That alone is a $39 value by itself. So that's effectively placing this Leviathan done in a very rare mechanical automatic variation, very close to $100 if you factor that in. This is the time to steal this piece. We only have a few remaining. In fact, you can see there on your screen it said almost gone. You're going to want to get this very soon. Pete is going to let us know when it's gone.
Okay, there are 9 left. There are 9 left in
9
the Leviathan.
pieces, that's it.
It's a silver tone with a gunmetal dial. Reads as a really deep charcoal color. It's hot. Just trust me on this. Wait till you see that beefy bezel too.
Out there in retail, nothing is going to hold a candle to this. That's $200, $250 for the quality that you're getting and just the massive size.
All right, we're going to move on. We have a couple previews, but we wanted to check in with some of you guys on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in and commenting. What do we have here? Victor.
Yeah, we'll go up a little bit further.
Okay,
Let's
Adam.
see. Oh, Adam was just commenting, I love this watch. I have the one on the bracelet with cool blue plating. He was actually referring to the Grand Diablo we had just a little bit earlier.
I don't want people to think like I'm on my phone. I'm actually going through the comments on my phone as well. So, is that weird? I feel like people think I'm just like texting people or something.
It looks like that.
Might have been
Let's
up
be
until this
honest.
point. Yeah.
But this
Now
proves,
everybody knows.
proves I'm not. Right here.
Well, right now.
Right now.
We don't know, like
Yeah.
2 minutes ago.
Oh, by the way,
Should we
if
check
you
your
are
texts?
if you are watching us, if you're chatting here, give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Right? We got all these people watching and chatting. We only got 2 thumbs up.
Okay, here's the other thing. Let's get the
us the
the
thumbs.
chats going a little bit more. Who's following us on Instagram? Let us know if you're following RJ, if you're following FC, if you're following JZ.
3
if
thumbs
you're
up.
not, you should. So be sure, Invicta Ryan, Fatima Kochi, Being Zimmer. We want to see those follows.
Yeah, like for example, last night we debuted that brand new diamond
Sub one.
a sub 1 for the
women,
ladies
yeah.
that sold out, and I posted it before the show. So when
Yep.
we do have kind of big, huge launches and things that you guys want to get the inside scoop on, one of us is going to post it. That's for sure. Now, speaking of inside scoops and launches, brand new. We have launching, I believe, on Sunday, right, in Power Play, this gorgeous gold tone. This is the Speedway Viper Gen 3.
This is
This is
the
the
X-Wing.
X-Wing.
Oh, this is X-Wing.
I want to
couldn't see
make
it.
one other observation here. I feel like when you two are talking, it's very loud in here, and then it's one of those things. And when I start talking, it's quiet, and if you feel like you're yelling, and this is happening each time that I start speaking, and I'm feeling very uncomfortable. I don't know what that is.
Well, there's a lot of people in here, Jay-Z.
No, but I mean, like when I start talking, everybody like,
Mutes out.
and then I'm like over here going, and on this watch.
That's normal.
Anyway, so this
right?
is 6569, that is normal, 656907. It's the Coalition Forces X-Wing. X-Wing originally engineered under our Imperious line, porting it over now into the Invicta line. It's one of the most visually striking watches I think you can get into.
It's awesome.
Look at this though, you put red abalone on this piece, the red and the gold tone, they're just made to work together beautifully on this design. Everything is architecturally superior on this. Bracelet, the case design, the bezel design on this piece, and keep in mind, it's all wrapped up in 1,000 feet of water resistance on this piece too.
So I handed the Subaquanoma 1 to you, Justin, because I know you're partial to that collection. And I'm going to turn to Ryan right now because I know X-Wing is one of your top favorite collections.
I have a couple
right?
of the different X-Wings myself. I like the unique architecture that builds up with this watch. Justin had mentioned the water resistance is well above and beyond professional dive specs that you get. We actually ported this over from another line of ours called Imperious that falls underneath the Invicta watch group, where we've taken a few of those different designs and carried it over. So you have this watch. It is gold toned all over, both the front and the back of the timepiece. Beautiful red abalone dial, which we've done a color treatment to, but it's still that organic material that we've included. Quartz variation for a movement, 24-hour scale, date of the month, and also a 60-minute chronograph. But look at the pedals. That's where you're getting part of this design from, is the wing portion of the watch. And then the X, when we zoom out a little bit, you'll be able to see the X. That's part of the different lug systems going both north and south, crisscross across the dial of the timepiece.
It's just such an engineering feat. When I'm looking at this and all the case components and the way that it's put together, and you still have that impressive water resistance, this is really incredible. For $199.99, I don't want you to miss this one, and we have fewer than 100. It's 67% off, making that an online live special price. So we're not airing this live on air today. It's just on YouTube right now. You can order at that 888 number at the bottom of your screen, or you can order on evine.com. So I mentioned something about a top value preview and a Speedway Viper Gen 3. We do have it, but first we had to get to the X-Wing.
Yeah.
So stay there. Do not log off yet. We have 2 previews for you.
All right. So again, the X-Wing out there, I mean, this is a brilliant way to be able to get into this timepiece. It's all stainless steel, multi-link design going all the way across, the upgraded scissor style closure. And then too, even just with the elements, with the metal plate that goes along that's been attached to the side of the case to get that design. Multi-step bezel, which in between the 2 steps, you can actually see the crystal also that's a part of this timepiece, and the beveled edge, it just goes above. So very, very unique in terms of architecture for the entire design of this timepiece, no matter what angle you're looking at
And
it.
that's flame fusion.
With
Right.
the hardness and scratch resistance, yep.
I'm demonstrating that.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Great demo.
That was scientific.
Can I put this on, please?
Yeah, go right ahead.
The gold is so rich. And there are like several different finishes on this. So you have the mirror polish, and then you have the more matte gold finish as well. It's just really, it looks very expensive. Let's just be honest.
It's awesome.
It doesn't only look
Yeah.
expensive, but it feels expensive too when you put the watch on the wrist.
Look, I mean, it's just beaming with that buttery golden color. Looks like melted butter. It's amazing.
Liquid gold.
Or that.
It's like a shiny
Or
liquid
melted
gold
butter.
or butter. It's one of the two. One of the two. But I mean, this is that watch.
We've
I
been
mean,
doing
you want to
some
get into
baking.
something different. This is the watch for you. Custom design, custom engineering. It's not that plain off-the-shelf design. We all want to get into something exciting, I believe, when we start talking about watches, especially for the guys. This is really a way to showcase your style. You can do that here today for under $200. This would be your new favorite build on this piece.
Couple quick comments on this
Yeah.
watch. Bob Cohen says X-Wings look more expensive than they are. I mean, that's what I was just talking about, that fit and feel. And Ricky, the Photon Dexter, said, I just got my first X-Wing and I love it.
Awesome, guys. Yeah, and there's a reason. Ryan, he sees every single one of the 4,000 styles released by Invicta a year, and he goes to X-Wing. He loves X-Wings. Justin picks up Aquanova 1s. I mean, of course, we all have a variety, but there are preferences, and that's one of the hot ones. Is it preview time?
I think so.
I
It's
think so.
preview
Here we
time.
go. We're
This is what
here.
you've been waiting for.
So how long have we been teasing this for, Justin? How long have people been asking? A couple months at least.
Longer than that. I
Yeah.
mean, I originally saw it. I took a picture because I was very excited for it, which is why you should follow us on social media, by the way, so you can see the really cool upcoming styles. But it's been quite a while. It's happening this Sunday at 8 p.m. East. You're actually going to have the choice between the strap variation or the bracelet execution. I think it's red or black, I think, by the bracelet here. But check out the dial work on this. This is the one that everybody's been waiting for. So this is the Deadpool execution. You're actually going to get into the, look at this, his mask design. His eyes are actually showing some of the complications here. You can see his katanas right there on both sides as well. Then you get into the logo down at the 6 o'clock position. You can even see the texture on his mask that matches his suit.
That is so
this
cool.
is about taking that art and engineering right to the edge now. So this is with our partnership with Marvel. It's a numbered limited edition, only 3,000 pieces for the world. That's right, we can finally say it. It is time to make the chimichangas this Sunday night.
That's amazing. When you guys were at Comic-Con, did you know that you were going to be releasing this?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I wish we would have had this in time for Comic-Con, but keep in mind it's a real back and forth with the designers and the artists at Marvel to get them right. So it just took a while to get this watch ready to go. But when we were at Comic-Con, Deadpool was one of the biggest characters.
Yeah.
Even little guys wearing, these really cool suits. And in fact, when we were out there live, we had someone show up in what looked, it could have been Ryan Reynolds. because it looked like a suit, not like a suit you buy online that looks like the suit and it shows up and it's like, right? It's like terrible. This looked like what's from the movie.
Wow.
And it was fun because we interviewed him and he was like in character, but unfortunately, like he was PG character because it's TV and stuff, and you're not supposed to, say naughty things or whatever.
This is YouTube.
But,
Go right ahead, Justin.
Yeah, so we're making the chimichangas. Very
So
excited for that.
big deal
We have
coming
another
up
deflated football.
On Sunday night, you guys, for the power play.
That's when that you can get this watch at a top value price, right?
And yeah, so the top value price is not going to be the price
It's going
that
to
you
be.
see.
Is it lower than this, Ryan?
It will be lower. We'll say
will.
that.
I hope so. We have another giveaway for you. This is a football. We've got an Invicta football, full size. They're pretty awesome. We'll sign it. How are we going to choose the winner here?
You know what? Here, we'll have Eli pick any random person.
You
We'll
want
do
to
that.
play a game?
Yeah.
Little boy.
So we're gonna have Eli. He doesn't know any of you guys out there. He is one of our fantastic visuals. He's always at the brewery with the shows here. So he's gonna
Eli,
go through
say hi.
just go through and pick
So
any
if you
pick any
don't
person.
win,
So who won last
blame
time? So
Eli.
pick the same winner.
What?
Anybody can win
Well, how are you
twice.
going to do
They
the
can win
spin
twice?
thing?
No,
or-
no, you can just pick anyone
Oh.
you want.
Okay. I like.
Right here. How about this one right here?
Being Zimmer.
I was gonna say, am I picking or are you? I'm just kidding. I'm gonna do. I like Ricky the Photon Dexter.
Okay.
Oh, hey!
There you
Okay,
go.
cool.
Thanks, man.
Yay.
Ricky, you're a winner, bro.
All right. So,
So
we're gonna
make
sign
sure
it.
to send your email to giveaways@evine.com.
You're responsible for the air. We will
Yep.
not ship the air. It's too heavy and it costs too much. That was a joke.
Ha ha ha.
The air. It's too heavy. We're
All right,
not going to
Jay-Z, you
ship
gonna
it with
sign
air.
it?
It's too heavy. It's
All right,
expensive. Good
Your
Lord.
turn.
Is this thing on?
We have another preview for you. Another preview, another top value, a brand new piece launching. I believe this is also launching in Power Play. Yes, it is. And it's going to be launching at a top value price, Speedway Viper Gen 3. This color execution is so hot. You have 3 different unique color
Also, this is
executions.
after power play, I think. Right? 10 o'clock? 11 p.m. East.
11 Eastern.
Oh, geez,
Okay.
I just signed my own hand.
What are you going to do? You got to be on air
Oh.
later, Justin. That's going to look horrible. What are you going to do?
It's permanent.
It'll never come
It
off.
is a permanent marker. I'm going to put a bunch of hearts.
Okay, we need to talk about this Speedway Viper because the colors on it are super fun, and it's 11 p.m. Eastern
I think
time.
we have one more
this
color
Sunday
option
night.
too. We have the green, the purple. We're missing the red. So there's a red option also that's on your wrist. There we go.
Thank you.
Where are
It's
your
so
sunglasses?
comfortable.
They're on your head.
It's so comfortable. There's that red. I just love Speedway Vipers because they have the ultimate when it comes to sports. They're so incredibly intricate, but they're so sporty and casual. Like this is the weekend watch, it's the evening watch, it's happy hour. Right here, and the Flying Dutchman, which is a local distillery, and there are tons of people here for happy hour. This feels like the right watch to wear. Don't you guys think?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. So here's what you should do right now. Go get a drink, get a beverage. You got about an hour, and then tune into Evine. We're gonna keep the show going for 2 more hours. So that's at 7 p.m. East. Live shows coming up, basically across the parking lot.
That's right. We're really close to home right now. Red, purple, yellow, green. That launches Sunday night, 11
By the
p.m.
way,
Eastern,
yellow?
right after Power
If you're
Play.
not there right away for the
Ooh,
yellow,
look at that. Yep.
that will be gone first. We've only done this maybe once or twice in our
did it
history.
in a Bolt Gen
It's that
1.
original Gen 1 Bolt series completely sold out within minutes, and that has a massive fingerprint on it. But even beyond the fingerprint, you can see the beauty of abalone.
So it's all abalone underneath that's been dyed.
Yeah.
Wow, it's hot. Okay, I will see you for Consult Beauty after your Invicta show
Oh,
tonight.
Excellent.
Yeah,
so
with
we're all
Dr.
having a
Terry
party.
and Heather Dubrow live on the air.
Cool.
So keep tuned in to Evine and look forward for the next YouTube show. I don't know when that is.
I don't. Jamie, when's the next YouTube show?
It is on the 10th at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, it's
Perfect.
right there.
Yeah.
It's right there.
December 10th, 3
How is
p.m.
this
Eastern
attached
time.
to? It's right
Tune
here.
in.
That's
We
how
wrote
I
right
figured
down
it out.
there. You're just supposed to say you're really smart.
I am because I looked.
And
and
now
you guys
he's
didn't.
waving his finger in the air violently. I don't know what that means.
I guess we're wrapping.
Do it.
Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, everybody. Good. Congrats to the winners.